Hey guys, good morning. So I have been thinking about you guys quite a bit lately, reading the posts and um, just thinking about going back to my own weight loss journey through the last how many years, 2 more years that I've been going through the struggles, eating, exercising, all those things that we've been working on together for all this time. As I'm getting ready this morning to, work on my own workout, having my E&E and getting ready to push play. Just been thinking about you guys a lot. I love the dynamic of our group. I really do love how it is kind of transformed into this really supportive, wonderful place where we can talk about everything together, struggles and our successes and recipes and all those fun things together. And that's what I want. I don't want it to be a dictatorship or something where you guys are like, geez, she's just not understanding and doesn't know what this feels like, and she could never live in my shoes with 5 kids or a job in Boston or whatever the dynamic is in your personal home life. So it just got me thinking again about where I came from, a little bit of my background on how I got to where I am today, and just to let you know how doable it is. Even before I had kids, I had a lot of issues with working out and eating. Definitely started with college. I actually didn't even discover exercise until college, but it was because we ate and drank so much that was kind of important. So that's kind of where that all started. And I started to create for myself a really bad behavior at that point. We would eat like really gross pizza a lot of just bad stuff, and you loved it. It was great. Nobody knew any better back then anyway. So we worked out all week at the gym. And we, ate whatever really, but, and then drank all weekend. And so that's certainly not low in calories either. And so my whole thing with my friends at the time was, as long as we work out hard enough, you can eat whatever you want. And you won't get fat. And we didn't get fatter, but we really didn't get skinny either. So, after I graduated from high school, college, that kind of habit stayed with me for a really long time. And I thought, well, I'm healthy because I'm going to the gym, or I'm taking classes, or I'm doing P90X now. And but I would count calories to a point during the weeks, but drink and eat all weekend still. So we would, like, before kids, when I was dating and all of that, but previously we would just drink all weekend. And, beer is, not low-cal, like I said. So, just creating this bad habit for myself, and was not eating healthy, by any means. And then when we did end up having children, it just compounded things. So I would never say that having children was an excuse for me being overweight. That definitely added to it. In a sense, I was kind of excited. That was like a license to eat when I got pregnant, 3 times. And I did. I was going to get fat anyways. That was my mentality. So I ate whatever I wanted. I was at Harry's, this local restaurant, like twice a week, with shakes and burgers and fried clams and you name it. And because I could, I'm thinking, well, I'm going to be fat, so I can do this, Sorry, I've drank it before the workout starts. So then I'm thinking to myself, I'll just be able to work it off, and I'll do better when I have the baby. I'll eat better, I know I will. And, honestly, this habit just continued in my head. As long as I'm working out, I can eat whatever I want, right? And that just kind of continued. So it really wasn't until I encountered, the Beachbody teams and the programs this past year that really got me thinking a little bit more about the possibility of what I could become. I had seen some other people and their progress and things like that. People that had, one of my biggest idols going into this business is a person named Tracy Morrow, and she has like 6 or 7 or 8 kids or something ridiculous. I think, and she's a petite person, but just understanding and reading about what she's gone through, and how important food is, the importance of what you put into your body. Not that she's doing P90X or Insanity or any T25 or any of these crazy workouts. It's what she eats. Janelle Summers is another really good example of somebody that has 6 or 7 kids. There's a few of those women that have these fitness, hot bodies, and they've had kids, and so that's not an excuse. They're not old, they're not young. I mean, they're all over the place. There's no, everybody's got their own genetic issues with wide hips or whatever it is, but it's the food. And so, I think one of the things that I wanted to get across to you guys was, I struggled and struggled and struggled for years. And it wasn't until I changed my eating habits. I started with, okay, now I'm only going to drink once a weekend, see if that works. And it did. Then when the kids came along, I wasn't drinking as much because that's not as fun to wake up so early with kids, right? So as I stopped doing that habit, then those calories went away. And as a result, I wasn't eating junk because we weren't drinking so much and eating late at night kind of a habit either. So that changed my lifestyle. And then starting to, make the diaries, log your calories, MyFitnessPal, that kind of stuff. That's the next step. I think being really conscious about it is huge, and that we all are very conscious about. But, we're posting in our group now that we fell off the wagon, we're going to get back on it. And that's the mentality we want. We definitely know there's always tomorrow. You can always start over. And that's the beauty of our life. But just know that it's going to take you that much longer to get there, the more times that you do that. I never thought that I would have this body from where I came from. I'm still not perfect, but where I am is so exciting. And it's because I've almost 100% changed what I eat. Sometimes things aren't avoidable as far as, you're going on vacation and those types of things are just unavoidable. Or you want to have fun, and that's fine too. But if you are trying to hit a benchmark or hit a certain goal and you're just not getting to that point, you need to say to yourself, why am I not getting there? Am I sabotaging myself? Is there something else going on that is not getting me to that next level? I think for me, I just wanted this challenge. I knew I could do this, and I'm still not done. I can see that I hit my goals and that I can still do more. But and everybody's different. Everybody's got that goal where they want to be. Again, I don't want our group to be like, you have to do this. But in the same token, I don't want our group to be like, it's okay, no big deal. Because what's going to start to happen is that's going to be your new habit is, well, the group is understanding. And so if I don't do it this week, there's always next week. And then before you know it, you've gone through your 90-day challenge and nothing's changed about what you're doing except maybe you bought a new program. And we don't want that either. I mean, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of your time. You want to be successful. So let's really work this week to post a video post on what you are going to do starting next week to make things different. Why is your next week going to be the start of something new? And we need to really start holding each other accountable and doing these things. I think it's just really important for us to take things to the next level. I still want to be that understanding group. I want us to just flourish as a dynamic group together. So post for me by the end of this week, a video post of what you're going to do. Why is it going to be different starting next week for you? What are your goals? Everybody wants to be in a different place. I've got my own goals that I've been thinking about. For me, I'm on month 2 of Insanity. I decided to do again to try to ramp up my stamina so that I can get into Asylum Volume 1 for next month. As soon as I get home, my eating's going to have to change. I'm doing the best I can while I'm here, but it's been really hard because we're all taking turns being the chef, my mom, my sister, and myself. So, which is great. I'm loving being here, but I'm going to have to change that big time. And I'll be able to do that once I'm by myself and the kids have school and whatnot. So I am going to be paged in a second here. So post for me your videos, and I can't wait to see them. And good luck this week. Have a great rest of the day.